Well, hello, friends, and good morning. Dr. Ben Carson getting slammed this week by the mainstream media.
And here to respond to these latest attacks for the first time is presidential candidate and the author of the new book, A More Perfect Union, Dr. Ben Carson. Good morning, Dr. Carson.
Welcome back.
Good morning. So happy you're here. GQ ran this article with an expletive in its title, Bleep You. What's your response to that, Dr. Carson, this morning?
I kind of feel sorry for people who are so consumed with hatred and intolerance that they behave in that manner. I say we should pray for them. That's my reaction.
Well, in case our viewers missed out on what was in GQ, if they were reading GQ for the pocket squares rather than for the political insight, maybe they missed this. Drew McGarry wrote this about you. He says, "You are now bearing witness to an arms race of stupid, because stupid is in such high demand from the GOP base at the present moment." I mean, do you take offense to that? I mean, you're known as an intellectual. Your arguments seem to have laid out facts perfectly, eloquently. A neurosurgeon, and they're calling you stupid?
You know, it is kind of interesting. I mean, I wonder what his accomplishments are. I suspect that they probably pale in significance. But again, when people are consumed with hatred and intolerance, I think it clouds their ability to think clearly. And, you know, we should feel sorry for them. I don't think we should necessarily react to them. And over the course of time, I think they and perhaps others will be able to see that there is a better and a more productive way to conduct oneself.
You know, it's interesting. You brought up the state of the media. I think it's an interesting discussion to get into right now. Because do you think that the media is a reflection of the American public? Or are we just being spoon-fed this new way of reading the news? That is 500-word articles with gotcha headlines, all in an effort to get clicks on the web, instead of thoughtful, long journalism, sitting down with candidates to really go over the issues?
I think the media has, for a while, been a reflection of the nonchalance of the general public. However, I believe that there is a phenomenon occurring where the people are starting to see through this. And they're starting to recognize that most of the media is on another planet. They have a different agenda. They're not interested in uplifting our society. And the reason that they were given protection under our Constitution as the only business in that category is because they were supposed to be honest. And they were supposed to be on the side of the people. And it's a great distortion, what they're doing, and I think it has a lot to do with the direction that our society is going in.
Doctor, you also said that the press should be the ally of the people. Based upon what you see as hatred and intolerance, have they now become the enemy of the people?
I think they really have become the enemy of the people to a large extent. But I haven't given up on them, and that's why I'm bringing this up, because there may be some of them who are still reachable, who still have a conscience, who still love America and their fellow Americans. It is possible.
What does this say about the state of the media when, obviously, you're going up in the polls, you're going out to rallies, and you're able to raise a lot of money, you're able to connect with voters. Are you talking, when you talk to your potential voters, are they even reading this stuff, even reading this garbage anyway?
I think some of them do, and what they say to me every place I go, when I'm in public, when I'm at an event, please don't let them get to you. Please don't give up. Please stay strong. We need you. That's what I hear everywhere. So I know they probably see the stuff, but obviously it's pushing them in just the opposite direction.
Well, I say the same thing to you. Stay strong. We need all the voices we can in America, Dr. Carson, and we're so delighted that you've been here with us this morning. Thanks for coming on Fox and Friends.
I appreciate it. So you're some of the good media. Thanks.
Thank you. We appreciate that.
Thank you, Doctor. We appreciate it. Dr. Ben Carson.